brand new at the whole Google Hangout. If one of you guys could box me or text me at 315-412-2612 to let me know that you guys can see my face. Sorry that took so long. I am brand new and I'm not very technology savvy, so I so apologize about that. But if somebody, I'm just going to wait to see if someone boxes me or texts me to see if they can see my face, and then we will go ahead and get started. I don't have a new link yet. I don't see a link. I see. This link worked. I see. Okay, so we can go ahead and get started then. I just wanted to double check because, you know, I'm just not tech savvy. I didn't want to like, okay, let me just turn off my boxer. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, thank you for being patient with me for those of you who are still on. So we're going to go over selling, which is like huge in your business, right? But before we do that, I just wanted to kind of tell you who I am. So I am a sales director, obviously with Mary Kay. I'm so excited to be here doing tonight's training. And I just wanted to give you guys a quick background of who I am so you don't feel like you're, I don't know, looking at a stranger the entire time, because that's no fun. But I'm originally from upstate New York. That's where I was born and raised, and I was born and raised like in the country. And then at 18, I moved to Ohio. Later, I decided to move to Los Angeles. I have about, I want to say like 6 years of experience working with dogs. And I just went, my boxers went crazy. And so I have about 6 years of experience working with dogs, and I was actually hired under the official dog for about a year. And 9 months into working for her, my sister, who you guys will be hearing from next week, got me into Mary Kay. And you know, it's crazy. I love that I'm doing selling because the way she got me into Mary Kay was through the Clear Proof set. I used to have excessively bad acne, like pizza face, like it was bad. And I went home for Christmas, and she was like, use this. And it worked pretty immediately. Like I saw results the very next day, and then I bought it from her and I took it home to California, and it worked. And so 3 to 4 months I ran out, and I gave her a call and I was like, hey Jocelyn, I just ran out my Clear Proof set and I want to get more. And when I had called her, it was really funny, but she was about to submit for DIQ, and she just needed a couple more people to go into DIQ. And so when I called her, what she said back to me was, sure, yeah, totally. And by the way, I think you'd be amazing at Mary Kay. And I was like, you know, the products really worked, and I, you know, why not? Why not listen to Leah Carta talk, who is our national and who is your senior national if you are in Crystal's area. And I listened to her talk, and I signed right then and there that night. And then I got my Clear Proof set for 50% off the rest of my life. That's kind of what got me into Mary Kay, though, was the Clear Proof set. It really worked. I saw results, and I bought it, and I loved it. And I loved the way people were even telling me like, wow, your skin looks amazing. And so, and I loved that. I loved the feedback I was getting from the Clear Proof set. And so that's kind of what got me into Mary Kay. And so I've been in Mary Kay for a year and a half. I became a sales director about a month ago, and I just earned my first free car 9 days ago. And I just want to thank you guys for taking the time out to really invest in yourself. I hope you guys watched last week's training from sales director Jade Pearson. Isn't she amazing? I loved how she just poured into us about, you know, booking and lead generating. I mean, I even watched that and I learned a lot from that. I loved how she mentioned how, you know, sometimes the phone weighs like 100 pounds. Isn't that so like true? Like sometimes it's so hard to just pick up the phone and make those calls. And I loved how she just went through that and how to get over that, how to overcome, you know, that issue. And then how we tell ourselves stories all the time. Like how, for example, I love how she mentioned, oh, she doesn't need this. She has a nice car. She already makes the money. Like we are just telling ourselves stories all the time. And So I really just wanted to, thank her for really taking the time out and really pouring into us, giving everything she had. And if you guys were able to turn in your Google Docs, yay, on time, that's awesome. If not, still turn them in. Turn them in no matter what, and just keep yourself accountable to do it next week on time if you didn't do it this week. Because I know I think Megan has a golden heart necklace. Jade has this really cute bracelet. I have a pair of earrings. Jocelyn has a pair of earrings, and you want to get the jewelry. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead. I'm just going to dive into our training. So the first thing I wanted to go over was the secret to sales is not to be salesy. So I love this analogy, but when you go to the mall and they have these people like in every hallway, or not, I don't know if you'd call it a hallway, but like in the mall, like in the middle, and you're walking by and you see them like about to talk to you, and then you automatically think to yourself, oh my gosh, I need to walk on the other side of the person that I'm with because I don't want them to talk to me because they're scary. So you don't want to be like that type of salesperson. You don't want to be pushy. You don't want to scare people away. You don't want to be scary K. And so the best way to really see results from, selling is to just put the products in the face. When I experienced the products myself, I immediately bought the products because I knew that it worked. And same thing with everybody else. When people experience the products, they fall in love. I mean, they just cannot stop petting their face. So just get the products in the face. You could literally do everything wrong and still put the products in the face and still get sales because they just love the products. It totally sells itself. Another thing is to be your best customer. So if you're wondering, how do I be my own and best customer? This is by being your own advertisement, by wearing the products yourself. So if you are brand spanking new, you signed today or yesterday or last week, and you still have your old products from MAC or Clinique or Walmart or CVS or the dollar store or whatever, you're going to want to purge them. You're going to want to throw them out. Now, that's not to say those products don't work or they aren't good. It's more so to say that, say you're wearing lipstick and you're walking down the street and somebody's like, oh my gosh, I love your lipstick, where'd you get it? And then you say, oh, I got it from MAC, you can go buy it down the road. You just lost out on a sale. And that is so true. I can't tell you how many times people have complimented me on my lipstick, on my lip gloss, on my eyeshadow, on my skin, like glowing, so many times. And there's so many times where I've gotten sales from people who I don't even know. And so it's really, really important to purge those products. Okay, and then to know your product. So be educated. So when women ask you questions, you can answer them with confidence. Now, this doesn't go to say if you're brand new, like you joined today or yesterday or a week ago, and you're still like, I don't know anything, whatever. That does not mean don't hold a party until you know everything. Definitely don't do that. It's okay to not know everything. This is just to say, educate yourself as often as you can. So one way you can do that is by reading about the products and to be color confident. So you can actually go to Mary Kay In Touch, and there is a color confident quiz you can take. And you can take that, and you really teach yourself a lot about makeup and everything about makeup and the face shape and the eyes and everything. And you can take the quiz, and once you are done with the quiz, you will, whenever you go to like a special function like seminar or career conference, they'll give you a ribbon and it will say, I am an advanced color consultant, which is super exciting. You get like an extra ribbon just for taking that quiz, and it's free, and you're learning all along the way. So those are two really good ways to well, another good way actually is to go to your meetings as well. Meetings are not mandatory, but they should be. No, I'm just kidding. But they're definitely optional. But that is where I have learned the most and the best. That's where I've learned from the best of the best, is by going to my meetings. So a lot of times at the meetings, we do the inspirational stuff, but we also train a lot on how to sell. We train a lot about the products, how to sell the products, how to do all that stuff. So if you really want to learn from from like your sales director, go to your meetings. That is like the best way to really soak in a lot of knowledge. So another one is selling is not the most important part of your job. So for one, your job is to make your people feel good, feel important. Mary Kay has always said, everybody wears a necklace around their neck saying, make me feel important. And how true is that? Like, how often do you go to the store or go pick up your kids from daycare, or you go to school, or you just, I don't know, anywhere, you go to the gas station, and the cashier hates her job, and she barely acknowledges you, and she doesn't make you feel like crap, but she also doesn't make you feel good. Sometimes they make you feel like crap because they're not having a good day. That is not our job. Our job is to make our people feel good, feel important, not to make them feel like we are just in it for a sale. I mean, yes, we are in the sales force, but our job in Mary Kay is not to make people feel like we just want them for a sale. Our job is to make them feel important. And when you make someone feel important, the sale is naturally just going to come. So another one is, if you're seeing the faces and you're sharing what you love and why you love it, the sales will automatically come. And so, and then the reason is because you are selling yourself. So if the person likes you, she's gonna keep buying from you. She's gonna buy from you that one time, but she's also gonna keep coming back to you. So as far as like a loyal customer goes, when you tell her about your iStory, like in the beginning of this training video, I kind of gave you a little bit of a background of who I was. That's a little bit of my iStory. And when you tell her a little bit about you and your why, like your reasoning of why you do Mary Kay, she's gonna be like, wow, like I'm really supporting a family, or, you know, a woman who is going places, and, you know, they're going to like you. And so another really good reason to not just try to make someone feel like they, like you're trying to just get a sale from them, is because if you don't and you make them feel good, they're going to come back to you every 3 to 4 months, which is great. That's where the money is at. You're going to make, the money is not from that one-time sale. It's going to be from them coming back to you every 3 months, because that's a customer. That's not a new customer. That's a customer you're going to have for life, which is awesome. Let's see here. Okay, so this one's a really big one. So we do not steal clientele ever. So if you meet someone who said, oh yeah, I have a consultant, she was here last week dropping off product, or anything like that, you do not sell to her customer. Just because, if you think about it, if you had a customer and someone, if you had a customer and then another girl came around and she sold stuff to your customer, how would that make you feel? Probably not the best. So this is what you do. If you find someone, say you are booking someone, and you ask her the questions, what her skin type is, what she wants in her goodie bag. And then you ask her if she's ever tried Mary Kay before. And then you ask her if she has a consultant. If she says yes, something that I do is sometimes I will book with her, but I tell her, I'll do the party for you. You can bring your girlfriends, because her girlfriends don't have consultants. So you'll pre-profile her customers as well, or her friends, and they won't have a consultant. But the person, like the hostess, if she does have a consultant, what you do is you still do the party with her. However, what you tell her is, if there's anything that you fall in love with that you haven't tried with your past consultant, I'll write up a sales slip for you, and then you can go ahead and give that to your consultant, and she can get the products for you. And you can explain to her, like, I just respect, other sister consultants. I just don't want to steal her customers. You can explain it to her, and she will respect you even more, knowing that you aren't stealing her customer. So respect your sister consultants. One, never exchange products for money. It's in your agreement. You do not do that. We do 100% satisfaction guarantee. And so if you sell something to the customer, and this probably has happened to me, like, I don't know, 3 times, not very often, where if you sell something to someone and it's not the right formula, or I don't know, it broke, or something went wrong with the product. What you can do is you can give her money back 100%, like we said. But what you do is you contact Mary Kay, and Mary Kay will send you a brand new product. So nobody's really losing out. It doesn't really affect either one of us. So I really love that. And I'm so sorry. And then share what this business allows you to do. So kind of back to like your why, like your reasoning of why you do Mary Kay, like not like for those of you who are really, really new, a lot of you are probably saying, well, I joined Mary Kay to make money. Like, yes. But as you go on doing your Mary Kay business, you will find that, wow, this business has allowed me to really stay at home with my children, or it has really built up my confidence. Like, I feel really, really confident in myself. Or it allows you to look into your future and being able to plan out your future because of the money that your Mary Kay is bringing you. So when you are telling your why, which when I do my why, I tell my iStory, and then I have my why at the end of my iStory. And I really talk about, my why, I'll give you guys I'll tell you what my why is. It's for my future family. So I'm single. I don't have a boyfriend. I'm not married. I don't have kids. But one day I really, really want to have kids. I really want to have a family, you know, in the next like 5 years. And I really want to be able to give my children and my family choices. When I grew up, I had four other siblings, so there's five of us all together. My mom raised five of us by herself. My dad wasn't in the picture. And, you know, she provided for us, but she was never there for our soccer games or for any special functions or events. And I really hated it. It sucked. You know, I love my mom and we're really, really close. And I loved it when she was able to, you know, be there to watch me. I remember looking in the stands like, where's my mom? And so when I have kids, I really want to be able to provide them like my mom did, but I also really want to be there for every single moment. Megan Estrada is a really good example for this. I constantly see her posting videos and pictures of Charlotte, and that's what I want. That is what I want, and my Mary Kay is bringing me that. And so right there, that whole why right there, that is exactly what I tell my people, and they get really, really into it. And when you tell them that, they're like, wow, I want to support her. So that is what, not your why shouldn't look like that exactly, but your why should be passionate like that. It should almost make you cry, is what I was told. And it has made me cry before. And so it should get you a little bit emotional and you should be really, really passionate about it. So for those of you who are new, it might take you a little while to figure out what your why is, and it will change over time too. But you're definitely going to want to sit down and just give yourself some quiet time, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, to really think about why you signed your Mary Kay agreement in the beginning. Like, what hope did it bring you and why did you sign it? Okay, and then other examples that I can give you is that your Mary Kay can allow you to do is it can allow you to work from home. It can get you some free cars, which is pretty cool, right? Buy your first home, be home with your children. It can get you out of student debt, any debt for that instance. It can allow you to travel the world. It can allow you to do so many things. And then another thing is that the last thing that I really wanted to touch on is that we don't sell Mary Kay. Okay, we don't just sell products. We don't just sell like you would at a store. We teach skincare and cosmetics. We teach women how to clean their faces properly. We teach them how to apply makeup, because a lot of us women, even me, I struggled how to apply makeup to my face for years until I got into Mary Kay. I mean, I didn't know what I was doing, which is probably why I look like a raccoon like forever. I didn't even realize it. So women want to learn, and so that's why they're so willing to do the parties, and why they, you know, they're so willing, because they know that they need it. And so we don't. I hate putting it like we sell Mary Kay. Like, I hate it when people put it like, oh, you guys are salespeople. Like, yes, we're in the sales force, but it's not about the products. It's about where the products are getting us to. You know, selling the products is just a vehicle to get us to where we're going. So when we sell products, don't look at it like that. When you go into a party, look at it like, I'm about to go into a room full of women to teach them how to clean their faces so they get better skin, so they can apply makeup to their face. So it's not covering up their problems, but it's actually it's accentuating their faces. And so, yeah, so I just wanted to make sure that I went over that with you guys. And so this is your homework for the week. So book 3 appointments. And if you guys need to, go back to Jade's video of how to lead generate so you can get those 3 appointments. Trash or purge your old non-Mary Kay makeup and skincare. Like I said, if someone compliments you, I actually know a girl who, she's not a girly girl at all, but we talked her into wearing this lip gloss. It looked really, really good on her. And so she wore it, and she wore it all day at work on base, because I'm in the Fort Hood area, and it's a military town. And she got like 5 compliments on it. And those 5 people bought that same lip gloss from her. And can you imagine if that lip gloss was MAC? I mean, she would have lost out on 5 sales. And I'm not good at math, but I think that's right around like $50 to $60 worth in sales just by wearing it. So effortless. So again, purge and trash your non-Mary Kay products. Another thing you guys could do to your customers or family and friends is you can offer a buy one, get one 50% off for every item they trash or purge. How awesome is that? So try to get customers to completely be your loyal customer, and just with Mary Kay only, offer them that. I mean, that's pretty cool. And then find a power partner and practice reciting 10 different products, and specifically the products that we use when you do a party, so makeup or skincare. and recite it and try to memorize it. Try to implant it in your head so you know what you're talking about. But again, it's okay to have, you know, index cards on you as well. But try to, or not try, but your homework is to find a power partner and to recite 10 different products. And then the code word is April. So ladies, I am so happy you guys were able to get on the call and do this Google Hangout with me. I cannot wait to see your results on Monday, and I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your night. And I will talk to you all soon. Good night.